We are live at the request of somebody in the Discord. By the Discord, I mean a Discord friend. I really need to keep my sound settings on screen. Do you like my leather desk mat? It's from a company called OLPR. It may have an actual name, like how to say it, but it's spelled OLPR. And I wanted to go live for the sake of Bamps, who will hopefully drop in at some point. But for those of you chillmaxxers, I think you'll really enjoy chilling to the max. I've got a couple of things that I bought that I've not used yet. This was one of them. The leather feels a little rough. Maybe I should, sand it a little. I'm not picking anything up on my hands, so that's good. It's Bamps. It's Bamps. Oh, my chat is in a weird spot on the screen. I wonder why that is. Let's move you over there. How's that? And maybe a little bit smaller. Face fuchsia tongue out. Face fuchsia tongue out. Even though I can't see the remote, I know what emote you're using. That's crazy. I know that exact YouTube emote. And I wish Twitch would get its act together so that I could stream on Twitch too. Even though I wasn't really, doing anything on Twitch besides this. Maybe a game every once in a while, but cat orange. I know what that one looks like too. That's crazy. I wish I could get enough followers going that we could have our own custom emotes, which of course I can draw for us. But yeah, I don't know what's broken with this thing. It might be partially logged out. Because I don't stream all that often. I think Streamlabs, which is my program, logs out of all of my accounts. Because once a week I have to log back in to Kick, because Kick kicks me out. So maybe on YouTube it's like once a month I have to re-log into YouTube. But it never tells me right before I go live, so let's get this open and see what I bought like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I never used, like 4 or 5 probably. Fragile. try not to break it. Gonna try not to stab myself also. Always cut away from your body, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I apologize if this is really loud, by the way. That was not the intention. But it's a little difficult when it's this kind of plastic. And we've come to my favorite kind of plastic. Unboxing is such an ordeal on this channel because everything is ASMR. Kind of see what it is. Kind of, sort of. There's some kind of spine in there. And a wooden mallet. Oh. I love that the light is making it more mysterious than it would be otherwise. Because the light is bouncing off of it at weird angles. They're kind of nice by themselves. Little wooden mallets. 3 different colors, too. 3 different sizes. Ooh, this one's lovely. Look, it's two-toned. There's a light and a dark. I have had these on my Amazon buy list for like a year, 2 years. I finally bought them. But look. They've got matching mallets. Not that you can really see the mallets. The mallets keep sliding out of frame. Let's give them a shot. This one's really good. produces a better tone, I think, but the small end does also have its advantages. It's a very thin sound. Much more traditional. It does sound kind of like a pond at night. I mean, they're kind of cute. It's a pretty nice carving. They're sturdy. They don't make much noise without their mallets, do they? This biggest mallet sounds the best, I think. This one pierces a bit more. Not too bad. They were really cheap on Amazon. So if you want, you can go get a set for yourself. The only thing is they're a little oily feeling. Like maybe they put some oil to treat it. They don't smell like much of anything, folks. Not very smelly, so it's not like oil, but they're definitely a little oily. Maybe from like the finish, because they are kind of smooth. You can see the light bouncing off a little bit, especially here. Pretty cool, pretty neat. Now, we might bring the frog family back pretty soon. We'll have to see. But this is a direct recommendation from back when I had a public Discord server. Ooh. This is not the trigger, this is just the package. This one sounds the best, I think, out of these two. But let's have a little look. Oh, it's got a seal on it that says new. Anybody can put this on a used item, by the way. Let me see. Let me see. Come on. Oh, there's more tape. Oh. Mysterious. Very mysterious. Why do I have... That was a once-in-a-lifetime sound. These are not sticking together anymore, I guess. No. Okay, so this is the closest I could get to honeycomb. That's not actual honeycomb. Because I feel like once you open the honeycomb, you have to finish it off pretty quick. Otherwise it goes bad. I could be wrong about that. So we have silicone rubber mats. But they're supposed to go with a little something else. Let me see if I can find, a little grippy spot on the plastic. We'll get this open. And we're going to see if it works. Hopefully it does. If I can get the plastic off again. It's a pretty good texture. Pretty good. Let's see. This might have even been Bam's suggestion. It could have been someone else, though. Is that coming across? I wish I had a wider angle camera, or one that I could, boom over the top. Working on that. My particular job, the funding is still being argued over, but we were considered essential, so we work and possibly don't get paid for weeks at a time. And then they back pay us, but then they're like, well, we might not pay you in the future, so we're going to keep arguing and y'all keep working until we figure it out. So once they figure that out, finally, I will have enough regular money coming in that I can actually buy a new camera. Well, hopefully, if I don't spend it on anything else, but I don't know what else I would spend it on. I'm all capped out on fountain pens. That's really my favorite thing to spend money on, but I don't really have more to buy. And then I just need enough money to like buy the cameras. And enough money to pay for next month's rent, and then I can spend the extra. That's not bad. It's not bad. Remind me to thank whoever recommended these. One more item. Just give me a moment. Oof. I need to take a little drink and then we'll get to this last item. Looking for things at my local store that do not contain high fructose corn syrup, and came across this classic Coca-Cola from Mexico. In a glass bottle, and I thought, man, it's got a really neat sound. that's any good or not. But yeah, got a nice. Ooh. I like that. And that was the Coke bottle. I liked this back edge and the rubbing that it made here, because it got such a deep tone out of the bottle. Pretty unusual. But I think that's going to do it for today's stream. Very short, I know. Sorry about that, but bear with me. I would like to try this. Streaming short, quick ASMR streams. A little more focused, a little less rambling, easy to put in playlists for sleep or relaxation. and maybe I'll stream more often. I would like to get back to making videos and streaming at least ASMR. So thank you, friends, for stopping by, checking it out, enjoying some